Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the only podcast where you get unfiltered and unbiased analysis of the latest sports news. I'm your host, Howard, and we're excited to dive into today's hottest topics. We're just a few weeks away from the NFL draft, and one story that's been making waves is the potential trade for wide receiver Carnell Tate. The Buffalo Bills have been linked to Tate, and many experts believe he could be the missing piece in their offense. But what would it take for the Bills to land Tate? According to sources, the Bills would need to move up from their current 26th spot to around 4th overall to secure Tate. This would likely cost them their 2026 first-round pick, their 2027 first-round pick, and a mix of second- and third-round selections. It's a steep price, but is it worth it? Tate represents a rare opportunity for the Bills to acquire a young, explosive, and technically sound receiver who can tilt coverages and create explosive plays. His production on the field is obvious, but what really sets him apart is his mindset, professionalism, and approach to the game. Evaluators consistently rave about his maturity, especially in a high-pressure receiver room. The Bills are built to win now, with Josh Allen playing at an MVP level and a defense that should rebound with better health and new leadership. The infrastructure is in place, but what they lack is a true number one receiver who can take their offense to the next level. If Carnell Tate is within striking distance on draft night, this decision won't ultimately be remembered for the picks it cost. It will be remembered for whether Buffalo had the conviction to act while their Super Bowl window was still open. Because if now isn't the time to be aggressive for a WR1, when is? We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of sports, specifically the English Premier League, where Arsenal is making waves with their set-piece expertise. The team's recent performance against Chelsea was a testament to this, with Jurrien Timber and William Saliba scoring crucial goals. However, it's worth noting that the team's overall performance was lackluster, with many players receiving mediocre ratings from critics. David Raya stood out as the team's best player, making impressive saves and showcasing his sharp reflexes. On the other hand, players like Victor Gyökeres and Leandro Trossard had underwhelming performances, failing to make a significant impact on the game. The team's manager, Mikel Arteta, has been credited with turning Arsenal into set-piece specialists, but his substitutions during the game didn't seem to have a positive effect. As we analyze the English Premier League, it's clear that teams are becoming increasingly reliant on specific strategies and player expertise. In this case, Arsenal's set-piece prowess has become a key factor in their success. But what does this mean for the future of the league? Will other teams start to adopt similar tactics, or will they focus on developing more well-rounded players? The answer remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, the English Premier League is full of surprises and exciting matchups. And speaking of exciting news, we have another story that's sure to catch your attention. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. As we wrap up today's show, I want to shift our attention to the world of women's soccer, where the U.S. team has been making waves with their impressive performance in the She Believes Cup. Under the guidance of coach Emma Hayes, the team has secured a sixth straight shutout victory, this time against Argentina, with a 2-0 win. Lindsay Heaps and Jadine Shaw were the stars of the show, with Heaps scoring her 39th international goal and Shaw netting her 10th. The U.S. dominated possession, holding the ball for 67.7% of the game and limited Argentina to just one shot on target. This win is a testament to the team's strength and cohesion, and they'll look to carry this momentum into their next match against Canada. It's exciting to see the U.S. women's soccer team thriving, and I'm eager to see how they'll perform in upcoming tournaments. The She Believes Cup is a great opportunity for these talented athletes to showcase their skills, and I'm confident that they'll continue to make their country proud. As we close out today's show, I want to leave you with a thought. The success of the U.S. women's soccer team is not just about the sport itself, but about the inspiration and empowerment it brings to young girls and women everywhere. These athletes are role models, and their achievements serve as a reminder that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep your head in the game.